When choosing vehicle routes around a site, what is the main factor that should be considered? The width of the route. Could the ground conditions cause a vehicle to overturn? The medical history of the driver. Is the driver experienced enough to drive the route?
Being satisfied with your job can lead to what? Feeling unpopular at work. Feeling more stressed at work. Feeling less stressed at work. Feeling less happy at work.
If a worker confides in a colleague that they have suffered from a mental health issue, what should the colleague do? Treat them as they would any other work colleague. Let other colleagues know so they can avoid working with them. Do their work for them because they might not be able to cope. Inform the site supervisor and first aider. What is the main cause of people dying while working in a confined space? Lack of oxygen. Too much oxygen. Cold conditions leading to hypothermia. Presence of methane. What should a harness's lanyard be attached to when working in a mobile elevating work platform, MEWP? The MEWP handrail, a designated anchor point within the platform or basket. A point on the structure or building you are working on. The control box.
Noise levels may be a problem if you have to raise your voice to be heard by someone standing how far away? When should you wear safety footwear on site? Until the site starts to look finished. Only when working at ground level. Only when working inside. All the time.
When planning any work at height, what should an employer's first consideration be? Work at height and arrest falls using nets. Work at height and prevent falls with barriers. Work at height and arrest falls using personal fall arrest. Avoid working at height where possible. Which one of the following is not true when using podium steps? Podium step wheels must be locked before you get on. Podium steps should be inspected before use. Podium steps can easily topple if you overreach sideways. Podium steps are safe and can't topple over. What piece of personal protective equipment, PPE, should be worn on sites where there is a risk of falling objects? High-vis clothing, protective goggles, a safety harness, hard hat.
The seal between an item of respiratory protective equipment, RPE, and a worker's face is most likely to be affected by which two of the following? The wearer's age, sunlight, dust levels, beard growth, wearing safety goggles.
A fragile roof needs to be repaired. Which of the following would be regarded as the safest method? Workers work from underneath using ladders and ropes for anchoring. Workers working on the roof wearing safety boots and helmets. Workers work from underneath using a mobile elevating working platform, MEWP. Workers access the roof by walking as close as possible to the underlying roof supports. Which one of the following ways is lead most likely to enter the body? Via injection, via the skin pores, via the eyes, absorption, via the mouth, ingestion.